inviting you to dine on urchins and to ride the waves. On their I guess this is fine. Domesticated sharks. So what happens if you don't, though? I guess they just get indignant, and maybe you get eaten by a shark. Maybe. um, uh, uh, so I guess Jurassic Park will say, we'd better oblige the in or actually I'll just Tristan will just say in their culture it would be rude to decline. uh, I'm trying to think of something weirder than urchins to eat. I feel like urchins are weird, but then sharks are like kind of terrifying. I mean, I guess the sharks are domesticated, but the urchins are presumably prepared by like uh, I guess this is fine. Sorry. So yeah, the what is it that we're doing here? Right. So the neutral outcome is the good outcome. The neutral outcome is oh, is this still going to be event type 5? This might be event type 4 now. Yeah, I think this is actually event type 4. What are my numbers like on those? I have 15 event type 4, 10 event type 5. That's fine. Alright, so yeah, so the good outcome is or the best outcome is uh, the urchins or the like array of food, the the cuisine is actually quite delicious, and um, so the cuisine is actually quite delicious. You spend the day frolicking. No, frolic. We already frolic in another event. I don't need such a high quotient of frolicking in this game. So you spend the day doing what? Like relaxing. Not really relaxing, but not celebrating. We do that too much too. What is it that you spend the day doing? I guess so you spend the day uh, uh, in we spend the day in like in their strange actually so the cuisine is actually quite delicious and the no, that's fine. I might actually get rid of that part, but you spend the day in their strange and beautiful uh, uh, I don't want to say kingdom, but like enclave. What is an enclave? No, an enclave is not the place. An enclave, divine. Enclave is a. Oh, it is. Okay, it's an enclave. Oh, cool. Okay. Cool. Cool. So the cuisine is actually quite delicious. Whatever. I won't mention the sharks. You spend the day. Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay. So what happens if you decline to ride the waves on their domesticated sharks? So yeah, so the so dinner dinner goes well, or dinner is served not served, there we go. Dinner is served along with a host of icy stares from across the table. So what happens if you ride the waves but decline the urchins? You you get a you get a strong sense of stifled hostility from your mount and from your hosts, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. They'll tolerate you, but they don't like you. I don't know. Whatever. Alright, so this is a one-off. This is Merfolk. Merfolk smelled correctly. Okay. I want to. Alright, so Party Boat. Party Boat is moving off the boat. It's not going to be Party Boat anymore. It's going to be. It's going to be. So, it's not that you're sailing ahead. So, yeah, it'll just be that you're traveling ahead of schedule. And it's not on beautiful, clear seas. It'll be in, so it'll be in the snow environment. I think, in general, the snow environment. The snow environment needs more events, not just because it needs events now, but because if I ever put the kingdom events in a different environment, then like suddenly the snow environment will have like basically 0 events, and so I don't necessarily want that to happen. So you're traveling ahead of schedule on beautiful, clear seas. No, not on beautiful, clear seas. Traveling ahead of schedule through beautiful, undisturbed forest. You decide to let loose a bit and enjoy the scenery. What will you do with your time off? Okay. And then I do want one more ship quest, because like I said, I don't necessarily want so much mutiny. There's so much mutiny. So it's like another, what quest types do you have? Like, is there, just like holistically, like what do we need more of? What do we need less of? We still, wow, we have almost as many category 3 as we do category 2 as we do category 1. which is kind of funny. I didn't do that intentionally, but hey. I don't want to put archery on the boat because the graphics with archery on the boat look so dumb. At least until I replace the second tableau. If I replace the second tableau, then actually, that'd be fine. So maybe I'll do that eventually, but I don't have immediate plans. I mean, like I know I want to replace this that tableau. I'm not doing it yet. So yeah. I can make the numbers perfectly even. I could add another event type. I could add one more event type 4, and then they'd be perfectly even. I mean, it'd kind of be nice to see a breakdown of the event types by location, but I guess within classic event types, within fixed action classic event types, it doesn't make a huge difference what. No, that's not true. Within fixed action classic event types, the major difference is whether the events are luck based or not luck based. Other than that, like the game is pretty consistent in how it feels and how it plays. Well, then archery, yeah. I mean, but then again, yeah, no. Within classic event types. But then, like, of course, archery feels like completely different, and ad lib events I think are gonna feel weird as well. Or just I think they'll just feel different enough. Like they. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it, but whereas previously I had said like, oh, maybe it's fine to just put a ton of them like all in the same location. Like, no, I think it's actually gonna make a lot more sense to spread them out. Or not necessarily make more sense, but I think it'll just feel better. Because they're not supposed to happen like not like back to back to back to back either. That's the other thing, is that they're supposed to be like spread out. So, I guess yeah, so let's do what now then? Excuse me. I will I think I'm not gonna worry about the ship for now. I'm gonna write one more so we moved, oh yeah, party boat should not be called party boat anymore. since it's not on a boat and it's not really a party. So I'm just gonna change that real quick. Party boat. I'll just call it like day off or something. So yeah, so it would be another ad lib event. Do I care about like the positioning of these things in like the game world? Like hypothetically, like there's if one of them happens in the snow, then maybe like I guess the only place that's like not really closely connected to the snow. Oh, I could put the other one in the cave. Yeah, because like the cave, there's no way to get easily from the cave to the snow or vice versa. Because you can go to, if you're in the snow, you can go to the river, then to the forest, to the mountains, to the cave. If you're in the cave, you can go from the river to the village to the snow. But there's no direct connection between those two, which is funny because they're like kind of next to each other on the map, but there's nothing that literally connects them. That's cool. So yeah, I'll put one in the cave. So an ad lib event in the cave. Is it weird that my mind immediately went to like the underworld? Like you go to hell basically, and then no, you accidentally stumble down the wrong cave path and find yourself in the afterlife. No, not it wouldn't be the afterlife, it would be the underworld, which I don't even know how that works, geologically speaking. Geologically or philosophically. So, how should this actually be? Let's This should be really simple. So it's free. It's probably free. It might be event type 3, but it's probably free. Or should it be event type? No, I was having a heck of a time coming up with. Oh, I I know I just wrote the Merfolk event, but then it occurred to me like, wait, I could put the Merfolk event in the I could keep the Merfolk event as the open-ended ad lib type event, and then put it in the in the underground, and just make it a different mythological creature. But no, whatever. I wrote that one, so I'll keep that as it is. So no, what would so like okay, like how about oh yeah, okay. What if okay, so it's like it's gonna be this event is gonna be so stupid. It's gonna be event type 4. Um and it's gonna be a mystical incantation. Event type 4, you only get one. It's not multi. It takes place in the cave, and so like you uncover a an ancient shrine. Um, uh, um, discover an ancient shrine. Uh, uh, in the center of uh, no, it's not an ancient shrine. You discover you uncover the entrance. Uh, you discover the entrance gate to an ancient underground shrine. Uh, the 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 stone doors are uh, sealed with a the stone. I'm just thinking about how the midtime events will work here. All right, so the stone doors are going to be sealed with I don't know, some sort of magic or whatever. And in order to unlock it, you need to like basically say the magic words. So the gist here is that you have to come up with like a 3-word phrase basically. Uh, and it can be literally anything. It's just the top 3 scoring ad lib items, and um, yeah, it's gonna be like all these ad lib events, as I knew going in, they're going to be very subject to like the creativity of uh, of the group, and I don't know. I just have to keep reminding myself that I can always take them out again if if they don't work out well. All right, so you uncover the entrance gate to an ancient underground shrine. The stone doors are sealed with. I should No, you know what I should do is I should put some amount of like text filtration. I don't know. I should filter out some of like the really egregious ones up front. I don't know. I feel like maybe I should. Because I don't want the system to be like that exploitable. Just like the really bad ones. Just like the yeah. Just like the really yeah. Just like the worst offenders. Yeah. Uh, and I'll do it judiciously. Um, because I don't want to like I don't want to spend a ton of time like adding extra like text processing to like all the input that comes in. I'll just make it so that like yeah, okay, so I'll make it so that we'll put together yeah, so okay, so a couple things. For one thing, I'm going to do this before I actually add them to the game. Actually, no, I mean it's probably fine to add them to the game, but yeah, I'm going to say so so filter for O. Okay, so yes, it just occurred to me I can't show. Like the whole point of this is like these are the words that I don't want to show on stream. So I'll develop this stuff on stream, but then it occurred to me like when it comes to actually writing the words down, because I'll have to write them down at some point. When it comes to writing those words down, I'll have to switch over to like Facecam or something, and I won't narrate that part. But filter for the worst words in filter for the worst words when choosing top list for AdLib events. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you uncover the entrance gate to an ancient underground shrine. The stone doors are sealed with a huh. I don't know. So yeah. So the idea is like the idea for this event would be that you have to like come up with this like magic incantation or whatever. But the way the way ad libs are like phrased, they're phrased as choose your own action. And yeah, so I guess if I want to make it clear like what is the point of this event, then I'll have to make it very clear. So so you uncover the entrance gate to an ancient underground shrine. Stone doors are sealed with. You know what? For like these events, like I almost could like come up with a like for these events where I'm like imposing structure on an ad lib event. Like I actually could put in outcomes. Now that I think about it, like I could just use like dummy words for the for what will eventually get replaced by is the script still running correctly? I assume in this case I think it actually is running correctly. I just after what happened before, I'm just like I don't know, I just want to check on it intermittently. Okay, you can uncover the interest so you uncover the so actually so maybe it's not just an incantation. Maybe it's like maybe it's that you have to perform a ritual. Yeah. The stone doors are sealed with and so the ritual would be whatever three actions are chosen, like arbitrarily, whatever three actions are chosen, like that is the ritual. Yeah, it was just occurring to me, like, I could like, so what if I wrote the outro text as like, just referencing like blank, blank, and blank, and then I could say like, I could actually write the outro text that way because like it's event type 4, so I know what it means to succeed or yeah. So I guess in this case it would like so with ad libs like there wouldn't be a specific outcome for each of the actions, but there would be like a general pass, general fail one, and so then I could like use like placeholder text for like just to indicate like where the action tags go when they or like I wouldn't even really need to use the action tag text. Actually, yeah, no, I don't do those for other events. So like basically I could just like yeah, I don't know. That could work. Uh, so like, yeah, I'll probably change that format to do that at some point. Actually, yeah, I'll add that to my list of things to do as well. Actually, maybe I'll consider that part of prescripted adlib events. So prescripted adlib events. So general pass fail outcomes. Yeah, so that doesn't really help for events type free or event type 0 or 1, but uh, yeah, I don't know what to do there. Uh, maybe I will do the placeholder thing. Like the like yeah, just like put in like stubs that will represent the action tags that players come up with, because yeah, since I don't have a way to okay, so I mean I don't tend to reuse those specific like text strings in the outcomes, but I do I do tend to have the outcomes corresponding to the action tag. So because I can't have like them narratively corresponding, I might as well just be very literal and like straightforward about like what is that correlation, just like, you know, literally use that term there. That might be one way to go about that. All right, so if yeah, yeah, that sounds fun. So so general pass fail outcomes, or I'm just gonna say general outcomes, uh, pass, fail, and like the placeholder text strings. Oh yeah, well, I'll actually. I never click the right place when I'm trying to edit text on Trello. I always whatever. Okay. So that's fine. Yeah. So all right. Let's finish this. The stone doors are sealed with a with strong magical bonds to uh, um, with strong magical bonds to unlock its secrets, uh, uh, or you may be able to or you might unlock its secrets if you it's is not its secrets if you yeah, so I'm trying to convey like I'm then trying to convey to the player to try and perform like well no, this is easy enough, right? Like I was saying before, I want to convey like the point of like these, like how to win at these events. I want to be straightforward about that, but I also want to not get too hung up on that, because there's the mid-time text for the events as well, where Trusty Bard will reinforce like what the event needs in order to succeed or otherwise. Okay, so you uncover the entrance gate to an ancient underground shrine. The stone doors are sealed with. Actually, now that I think of something, the mid-time, the event mid-time. I don't know how I like the timing on that. Sorry, this is like neither here nor there, but sorry, wrong script. Event mid-time or event duration. Yeah, event duration. Wait, here's event duration. Where is the mid-time? Whatever. Oh, event duration is 210. Yeah. So when do we schedule? midtime. Event midtime. Oh, interesting. It happens at, so the whole thing takes 210 seconds, but event midtime happens at 120 seconds. I think I'm going to bring this down, actually. I think I'm going to bring this down to like 100 seconds. Because I actually want it to happen more towards like the first half of the event. No, that's not necessarily true. Would I have it at 120? So what does that leave? It leaves 90 seconds. Oh yeah, 90 seconds is fine. Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay, never mind. I was thinking I was thinking like, it just occurred to me like, well, okay, so no, you know what occurred to me is that in terms of like the on-screen text, like it can take a while for the on-screen midtime text to show up. So I just want to make sure that it shows up like well enough in advance that players still have time to respond. But I think a minute and a half is probably enough time to respond. Although, I mean, what if it takes like a minute to show up? And then like stream delay. Yeah, maybe I will bring it forward a little bit. Yeah. So I'll bring it down to like 100. Just give it a little extra time to show up. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'll see how that feels. I might not like it. I might want to send it back in the other direction. Hey, Rodrigo. How's it going? Welcome. I was gonna say your full name, but then I was like, no, I'm just gonna mispronounce it. I'm not even gonna try it. But hey, welcome. How's it going? Maybe I'll do it exactly at midtime. I'll do it at 105. I don't know. That's fine. Okay. But that's not related to what I was working on. You uncover the entrance gate to an ancient underground shrine. The stone doors are sealed with strong magical bonds. You might unlock its secrets if you perform I don't want to get too specific about like what this ritual is, because this ritual is going to be different every time it's going to be different every time the event comes up. So stone doors are sealed with strong magical bonds. You might unlock its secret if you perform an arcane ritual or something. I don't know. I don't know. This is probably dumb, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't want this to imply, like, I don't want people to think like the correct thing. So the way this text is going to appear in game is you uncover the entrance, blah blah blah, stone door sealed, blah blah blah. You might unlock its secrets if you perform an arcane ritual, and then choose your own actions, or choose your own action. I don't want people to think like the correct answer is like perform ritual or something like that. So so yeah, so maybe okay, so I'll say you might unlock its secrets if you work together to complete an arcane ritual. I don't know. That's slightly less, like complete is like slightly less of a verb than perform. Like it's just a very ambiguous verb. It's just very broad. It doesn't like actually mean anything. I mean, like it means something, but it doesn't like the word complete like doesn't imply any one specific action. So I don't know. All right, I'm gonna call that good. And so this will be I don't know, shrine, I guess. All right. So now we have 3 ad-lib events. Although, I mean, it's basically like we only have 2 ad-lib events because the third one is behind another event, so it's not going to happen. Actually, no, it's going to happen fairly often because it's the like every outcome from the previous event. Yeah. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, we've done a lot of art updates lately. Um, so thank you for noticing. um, I what so what now? Yeah, so I do want to add the general outcomes. So we'll have to go back and rewrite the events that I just wrote, but whatever, that's fine. I won't have to rewrite them, but I'll want to add in outcome text to it. Hey, Eric Belkovic, how's it going? Welcome. Um, so the time is 3:13. I've been streaming for uh, only like 4.5 hours. I think though I'm going to take a quick break, and I will be back soon. Yeah, I might leave SideQuest running while I'm gone. Um, just because I'm still doing like the memory check. Oh, actually, before I go though, how is it's using 150 megabytes? How is it? Whatever. I mean, it's fine if Python wants to only use 150 megabytes and like never balloon up to like multiple gigs, then that's fine. That's totally fine. Um, I just like if it ever does balloon up to like gigs of memory, I'd like it to do it when I'm running the memory checking so that I can actually like figure out what's going on and fix it. So that'd be really good. I'd like that. Um, but yeah, like I said, I'll be back. I'll be back soon. I hope to see you. I hope to see you all in the very near future. And until then, like keep doing what you're doing because you're doing great.